Hello everyone and welcome specially to this channel. So it's quite unfortunate that a lot of people still think that malaria is caused by mosquitoes, and you wouldn't really blame them. Some of these information were given to us when we were much younger, and we continue to pass that information from generation to generation. So I think there's a need for us to correct that. And that is why I have dedicated this video to explaining the relationship between malaria and mosquitoes. And I don't want you to always go out there to condemn mosquitoes, and falsely accuse them of causing malaria, because they're not the real culprits. But before we go into details, if you have not subscribed to this channel, I don't know what you're waiting for. Just kindly click that subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up. That way you let us know that what we're doing is making sense, and we'll be motivated to do more of this kind of videos. So without wasting much of our time, let's delve into it. What is the cause of malaria? Like I said, a lot of people still think it's mosquitoes, but it is not. Even though mosquitoes play a role in the transmission of malaria, but mosquitoes are not the real cause of malaria. What causes malaria is a microscopic organism called plasmodium. There are actually different species of plasmodium, but one of the most common ones that causes malaria in humans is the plasmodium falciparum. Alright, we have plasmodium vivax and so on and so forth. What mosquitoes do is that when they bite someone who already has this plasmodium in their blood, they suck the person's blood, and alongside they take this plasmodium and then transmit it to someone else who is healthy, thereby infecting that person with malaria. So I don't want us to always think that malaria is caused by mosquitoes. In fact, there are some mosquitoes that don't even transmit malaria. The ones that transmit malaria are the female anopheles mosquitoes. And I'm going to tell you why. You see, the female anopheles mosquitoes need some proteins in their meal to make their eggs. Alright, unlike the male ones. The male mosquitoes just feed on what most of the insects feed on, which is the flower juice and vegetation and so on and so forth, okay? But you see, the female anopheles mosquitoes need more protein in their meal, and this protein can't really be gotten from plant materials. So you now happen to be the one in their way, so they suck your blood. And when they suck your blood, when the mosquitoes bite you, they just want to feed. Their intention is not to transmit or to cause you malaria, so to speak. No, they just want to feed. But you see, in the process of sucking your blood, they transmit plasmodium into you. That is, if they have picked up plasmodium from someone else. So at this point, I want to even break it down for you to understand how this transmission takes place. So when a mosquito bites someone who is having malaria and sucks the person's blood, the plasmodium in that blood travels to the mosquito's salivary gland. So when this mosquito goes to bite another person, a healthy person, the first thing a mosquito does when it bites you is that it introduces its saliva into your bloodstream. And the essence of introducing this saliva is to prevent your blood from clotting, so that your blood can remain fluid for it to suck it. Most times, not just most times, it's natural. Once blood is exposed to air, the tendency for it to clot is very high, okay? And that is why the moment you have a cut in your skin and leave it for a while, you realize that the blood will clot. And the benefit of this is to prevent you from bleeding excessively, okay? So this mosquito tries to prevent the blood from clotting so that it can easily suck it. And that is why it introduces its saliva into your blood. But unfortunately, if this mosquito already has plasmodium in its salivary gland, so in the process of introducing the saliva into your bloodstream, it introduces the plasmodium alongside, thereby infecting you. And some of you might even ask, why is it that when a mosquito bites you, you experience this itching effect on your skin, and sometimes you even experience some redness and inflammation. The reason is because of this same saliva. You see, when the saliva goes into your blood, your immune system recognizes the saliva as a foreign substance. Of course, that's the job of the immune system, to fight against anything foreign inside the body. So it recognizes it as foreign and then dispatches a substance called histamine to take care of the foreign substance. So it is this histamine that causes you that itching effect and also the redness and the inflammation. So when a mosquito bites you and infects you with this plasmodium, what the plasmodium does inside your body is that it first and foremost travels to your liver. In your liver, the plasmodium multiplies, and then the new ones that have been made will go back into the bloodstream and invade your red blood cells. And when they invade your red blood cells, inside your red blood cells, they also multiply again, causing the red blood cells to rupture. And more of these plasmodial cells will be entered into your bloodstream, thereby infecting more red blood cells. And that is why when you see someone who is suffering from malaria, one of the symptoms is that the person experiences anemia. Anemia is the shortage of red blood cells. So the population of these plasmodial cells in your bloodstream brings about the symptoms and signs of malaria that you experience. You know, the chills, the fever, the headaches, and so on and so forth. I'm sure we've understood what malaria is all about and how it is caused. So please, it is not mosquitoes that cause malaria. It is plasmodium. The only thing mosquito does is to transmit the malaria. So thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to see you in our next video. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please kindly do that now. And don't also forget to click the like button, click on the notification so that the next time we post a video like this, you will be the first to see it. See you in our next video.